could do a tainted character, but who shall I do? Like, alternatively, I could just do, like, a beast fight. Yeah. But who as? Who as? Let's do beast as Judas. A beastly Judas fight. I feel like in my head Judas is much stronger than he is in reality. I feel like his damage that he starts with is not quite as impressive as it is in my head. So I do have slight concerns for how easy or difficult this run will be, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess. Nothing of use in there, assuming I can't get a couple more pennies to buy the Spirit Heart. I wonder if there are people who play Judas by just like restarting the run over and over again, or like walking into curse rooms, then restarting the run over and over again, assuming they don't get anything that allows them to walk out of it again. Because, I mean, unless you get Spirit Hearts in there, or something too nice that allows you to negate the damage on the doors, like this trinket that I just found whilst talking about that. Flatfile, I think, is a new trinket, and I never use it, but it seems like it's really good. Like, it gets rid of spikes off the ground and stuff. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Thank you. So, assuming there even is a curse room here, fuck. We should go to it. Because, why not? I could totally die in this room. I'm seeing it in the future. Okay. It didn't die, though. Okay. Well, that's, like, the exact opposite of what I wanted to see. Okay. Kind of was hoping for, like, a couple of chests and have a couple of Spirit Hearts, but that's fine. I almost feel like it's a shame that you don't actually get anything out of a daily run except for like a pat on the back and a score. Which you get in a normal run anyway. The score bit, that is. Oh, Steven, you are gonna die real quick. Although I think if you hit me, I'll die immediately. I think that for some reason, contact damage from bosses does a full heart, whereas projectiles typically don't. But I think if Steven Little or otherwise touches me, I think I just die. Fortunately, that's didn't happen, so we can continue on. Although I didn't even think about it, but getting Steven as the boss fight instead of anything else means that I did not get a health upgrade or Spirit Hearts or anything, so as it stands currently, we are in a weakened state, to say the least. So, for the time being, we still need to be careful. Oh, yeah, we have flat file. Huh. I didn't realize that it affects those too. That's nice. I probably should have destroyed all the poops on the first floor in hopes of getting a Spirit Heart out of the shop, but it's already the second floor. It's already the past. So that's fine. Curse room. I guess flat file negates those two. I was eking closer to it in hopes that it would pop open. Well, not pop open, but like reveal its teeth. It kind of bothers me that... So you know how mimics in like every other game are like monsters, right? Like they're actual physical monsters and not just chests with spikes. Kind of wish they were like that in this game as well. Like a real demon. I was... Ah, fuck. Well, we're now at half a heart permanently. shit. That's annoying. Okay. So we need to not get hit at all. We're basically playing the Lost now. Because, if you didn't know, rotten hearts do not count as a full heart. They count as half a heart. So, we get hit, we are dead. Which is a darn shame. Because we're about to fight the boss. Oh, and it's this room layout against this boss. If I do not get hit, I will be amazed with my own performance. At that point, I will announce that I am a gamer, as I do most times. I'm a gamer. And that's a black heart. Sorry, spirit heart. My mistake. And we continue. We don't have any keys. There were 2 double key doors there, but we don't have any keys for it, so what you gonna do? But we have a little bit more survivability now because we have the spirit heart, so that's nice. It's a silver lining, I guess. Lovely. So, what right do I have to complain? I always feel bad complaining about things in the game, because I didn't make the game. Like, complaining about, like, I don't know, tainted Lazarus or anything like that. It's like, awesome. That works for me. Or anything along those lines. It's like, yeah, I didn't make the game, but like, complaining. Realistically, I should just embrace it. Like, some stuff is bad. Like tainted Lazarus, as the example I gave. Hate him. Can't stand him. And it is the devs' fault, but that doesn't mean I dislike them or hate them as people. Just because I don't like one design choice they made. It's like we can all believe different things and still be friends, you know? Like they thought that was a good idea, and I don't. I think I don't want that. I think contrary to what most people think about chocolate milk, I think it's a bad item. Like, I don't even know how to describe why I think it's a bad item. I just think the charge time and the damage you get extra from the charge is like not worth the amount of damage you could be doing just by firing your tears. Especially if you have a high tear stat. And I know you can just spam it if you want to, but why would I want to spam it when I could just not pick it up? If you get me. You know, like why bother if I could just make life easier without it. It's an odd thing, to say the least. I think what I'll probably do with that snowman game, by the way, is I'll probably just play it off stream, like to completion, because it has 5 achievements. So if I didn't get all of them, I would be amiss. Or remiss, is that the word? I have no idea on the intricacies of the English language in this particular scenario, so no clue. But yeah, I mean, I can just look up a guide for like the entire thing, so but that's not the kind of thing that makes for something I'd want to stream. So, whereas the main game was fun. I do kind of feel bad that I was so awful at it and I was so stuck that I had to look up a guide for that last level, which sucks because it was the last level, but ultimately I feel like it would have been far less interesting to see me sit there for an extra 20 minutes trying to solve the hardest level in the game with my bloody ant brain. So I'm alright. I can put up with it. And the way I know I can put up with it is that I'll probably forget about it by the end of tomorrow, if not the end of today. So, oh well. Okay. Sit up straight like a good boy. I kind of want to use the blood donation machine to get rid of this bloody heart, but I feel like it doesn't matter as much. You know? Like, it just sort of meh. Wow, that's the second curse room that's been a small hallway that has a single trap chest in it. Wow. Okay, we need some way of generating health for ourselves. I think that's a good idea, because I keep getting absolutely sniped, and it's not a very conducive to a beast-based victory sort of mentality. So I need to amend it. That's what I'm saying. Wow, that guy hit me and he did a full heart of damage. That pains my life. Force, literally, as in I'm taking damage. That hit me too, but that was more some dumb as hell, but you know. Whatever. I don't think I've seen a tinted rock either, which as I look at the Binding of Isaac subreddit sometimes, and I think that the one thing that sticks out to me is people complaining about the frequency of tinted rocks. Because I feel like tinted rocks have always been like a completely luck of the draw thing. Sometimes you get a lot of them, sometimes you get none of them. Just, it's whatever. Like, you have no control over it. Why complain about it? And it's not like they're ever going to up the spawn rates of them, because that would be weird. Rag Mega. I don't know why you exist. I wish you didn't. Need to remember that we don't actually have 3 hearts, we have 2.5. God damn, I hate these rotten hearts. Book of Virtues. Okay. Book of Virtues is pretty good. I don't know how it, or what it does rather, with Book of Belial, but I'll take it. Getting wisps with Book of Belial, it's fine by me. It does also probably mean I should be using it every room. Or every room it's available to me. They might just be wisps that do a lot of damage. I mean, that would make sense, right? Since it's a exclusively damage buffing item. I think that's just what it does. So yeah, I was gonna say I don't think the item room's gonna be here, but I'll go in here anyway. I sort of feel like if we can actually make it to the beast, we could beat him pretty easily. But it really is, can we make it to the beast? Because I feel like with the fact that you get charges every time you beat a stage of the beast, it sort of assists you when you have something like the Book of Belial, more so than anything else. Especially, in fact, the Book of Belial, because it has such a small timer. Cracked Orb, they really want me to have, don't they? Well, with the amount of damage I'm taking, I guess I might as well. I actually kind of thought that the Cracked Orb was only in the secret room as well, so I guess I'm wrong. Which, as comes up more often than I even could have imagined, I am completely fine with. Also, we are gonna do this because we need the health. 2 alms for 1 spirit heart. I'm actually completely fine with that trade. I feel like if I was much healthier, if I had like 7 or 8 hearts, I probably would think otherwise. But it's my run. So. Wow, we actually managed to keep that bloody Book of Belial eye. Okay. They really want me to have the money. Okay. I'm thinking if I should be trying to keep them alive, the wisps, but I don't really know if the wisps are good. Like, I understand that, like, they protect you from shots and stuff, but I know they all have different effects, so I don't know how good they would be. You know, I am still unclear of the intricacies of what's it called? Book of Virtues? And, like, the usefulness of each different thing, so. In my head, they're, like, middle of the road. But everyone on the internet seems to think that Bethany is the most overpowered character in the game, so. I don't know. I don't have enough experience to say either way as well, so. Yeah, I'm not actually surprised in the slightest it's greed. Wow, I am surprised in the slightest that hit me though. Jesus. Okay, this is depth 1, right? Or yeah. Necropolis counts as the same, so that's fine. I know it's Necropolis, by the way. Because that means we're getting 2 more shops, and that Steam sale is not useless. As I feel like it often ends up being. I feel like very often do I get a Steam sale that is on, like, the womb. Like, I open a secret room and it has a greed in it and it drops it, or like, what's the worst is playing greed mode and getting one in the boss fight before the boss fight. That is way more annoying. Okay, those spells weren't bad. We have lost quite a lot of health though. We need to amend that. Somehow. Retrovision makes this room scary. Oh, I'm so good. Ooh. Went to our shop, it was greed, how could I forget? Oh, I didn't realize that was my last key. I thought I had 2 more, not 1 more, okay. That's bad. I'd love to get black battery, as I like to call the car battery. That would be extremely nice. But we can't all have nice things, and I can't have even one nice thing. I'm thinking in my head if I would take Book of Revelations over Book of Belial. And I'm thinking the answer might be yes. There was no enemy in that room. Not because I think that I don't need the damage or like I don't want the damage, but I think that having the health would be much nicer. I feel like our damage is already pretty damn good. I don't know what Book of Belial's or Book of Revelations, I mean I don't know what Book of Belial's do either. I don't know what Book of Revelations interacts, how it interacts with the Book of Virtues, but if it interacts even slightly, I like how it made a positive noise as if that wasn't just a troll bomb. If it interacts even slightly well, then that would be excellent. I mean, admittedly, I don't know what slightly well would be, or even very well would be. Maybe, like, it spawns a wisp that will drop a spirit heart when it breaks. That would be nice. Although, I don't know if... Sometimes, I feel like in my head, I thought that Book of Virtues, like, absorbed a Spacebar item's effect and turned it into a wisp, and then when that wisp broke, the effect happened. But I don't know if I think I'm wrong about that. If that statement even made any sense to begin with. Like, if I used Book of Belial, I would get a Book of Belial wisp. Fuck. And then that wisp would then go on to... okay. That wisp would then have to be broken before I would get the Book of Belial's effect. That's what I thought was the case. But considering I'm getting the Book of Belial effect whenever I'm activating it, and I have Book of Virtues, it doesn't seem that way. But I'm unsure. Oh god, we haven't fought the boss yet. Whoops. I thought we had. I hate the bloat. Not from like a design standpoint or anything. Just like I dislike fighting him. He's hard. Please, I need this deal. Scapula just saved my life, by the way. Okay, we are very, very fucked. We're in a very dire strait currently. We have not gotten anything good out of a cursed room, have we? The best thing we've gotten was like a 1 spirit heart, I think. For the whole run. It's a bad sign. It's a bad sign. But that's fine by me, I think. This room not having spikes is pretty nice. I might end up playing this gambling machine because I might need it. I sort of feel like it's almost guaranteed that I'll get something out of it with the amount of money I have to put in it. So I don't know why all of my sentences are starting with I feel like recently. It just is the thing I say now, apparently. I hate noticing things like that about your own speech patterns, like noticing not even like flaws, because it's not even a flaw, but the unique peculiarities of your own language. God damn it. Well, there goes my deal. And the art with it. And we need to remember to find the tinted skull. Because if we don't... then run bad and run wasted. Which would be a darn shame. Like, it's one thing to have a bad run that you scrap through to get to the victory. It's another thing to have a bad run that you scrap through for nothing. So... we'll have to really try our best to not forget, that is. Please. Please. Sure, save me the key. Tarot cloth. That could come in clutch. Magician. I think the magician card, when it's doubled, also gives you the effect of the Book of Belial, which I think it would be good if I kept that and used it on Dogma, right? I do need to find the tinted skull, of course, but until that point. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. Speed upgrade, tears upgrade, damage upgrade, skin downgrade. But we can live with the skin downgrade. We are now skinless. But we do need to find that skull. Okay, there's the boss room. Skull is not here. Didn't actually mean to put that bomb down, but thought I had someone knocking at my door. Like my front door, downstairs. And boy, do I hope I'm wrong. You know what? I'll leave a headphone out just for a minute. We already went in there. I have early onset Alzheimer's. Or so you'd think. Okay. Damage is a bit better now. Or our DPS, I should say, because it's partially due to our tears. But, man, we are still quite dire in terms of our health. Because nothing has changed since the last time I said that, so... for the time being, I will just complain. Because I have no control over the outcome of reality. Yet. Skull, 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 skull. How many... I'm gonna have to explore this whole floor. The fact that I got an amnesia pill is very detrimental for the fact that I'm Really trying to find this thing. There it is. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back for this as well, aren't I? We went to our shop, we bought taro cloth. We went to item room, we got SMB superfan. Okay, okay, okay. It's all coming together. For now. Okay. Almost just used the full card immediately, and I would have been very annoyed with myself. I'm wondering if Mysterious Liquid might be really good against Dogma, at least his first stage. Because it's just the TV, right? He's technically a stationary boss. I wonder if Double Fool does anything. I know that Double Emperor gives you like a Spirit Heart as well as teleporting you to the boss room. No deal, huh? Okay. Didn't seem to do anything. That's fine. Play this for a bit. Do I remember the way from here to that magician card? There's a thought. I think the answer is yes. My Isaac's sense of direction is fairly poor, but not so poor that I would forget important detail like that. Maybe. I think it's up here and to the left, right? Yes, sir. Left a bit more. Up and left a bit more. Oh, I'm such a gamer. Now I wish I had another Fool card so I could get out of here a bit quicker. Also, it takes the item from you anyway, so it doesn't matter which one you take, Polaroid or negative, but I figured that if I ran into a room by accident, I'd rather have the negative. We already went in there. Just because it gives you a damage upgrade, whereas the other one doesn't do shit. Okay. This room has nothing in it. And nothing is not any use. Ah! Okay, so they can extend. Good to know. I don't know if these candle enemies get hit by the brimstone. Or I guess I should say I don't know if the brimstone attack hits other enemies. It's a more accurate way of the Book of Belial's like slow time effect while it activated really saved me there. It let me process that I was about to get double bonked by those dudes. I think the fact that those enemies can attack, I feel like you should only ever be able to do one of two things. You should be able to attack or be invulnerable, right? Like those things, nice, shouldn't be able to attack you and protect allies from your own attacks. You know, seems like double dipping in the worst way. Ooh, Little Horn. I think they would have thought of a different name for this, considering the boss is called Little Horn, but what do I know, I suppose. Ooh, Super Envy. I don't know what item you drop. I know that most of the what are they called? Most of the 7 Deadly Sins have a chance to drop an item, like an associated item with them. Like I know that regular Envies is Shoop de Whoop and Ultra Prides is like the D1. Things like that. But I don't know what these guys drop. Not that they will drop it frequently or ever if you're me, but you know. It just occurred to me, by the way, I wonder if those I'm still thinking about the Snowman game. I'm not gonna say it because the snowman game was. It's done. It's in the past now. Don't need to think about the snowman game. You can't hurt me anymore. Purple flames can drop Spirit Heart, I think. Don't know how frequently, but I know they can. Alright, I think they can. No is a strong word for a game that I have a lot of time in. We have 4 luck. I feel like we should be triggering Little Horn a bit more frequently than this. But as with everything else, what do I know? Oh yeah, Book of Belial. I still have that under my belt. About to explode. Bomb. I feel like we should not bother getting that one in the middle. Well, now we should, because we want to save our bombs for blowing up every blue fire we can, because our health is in dire enough straits that it needs it, man. Hematemesis not nice. Bible nice. It's bookworm. The fact that I can hear my dog skittering around downstairs bothers me. Hang on. 2 seconds. I'm back. Okay. So hang on to the magician card. Need to go to the item room. Giving myself a warmer. Warm up? That's not the word. Catch up. Is that the word? Oh, debriefing. I got hit a lot in that room. Holy shit. Okay. We don't have spectral tears. Ow, ow, ow. Fuck that enemy. Piss off. I'm mad. Oh my god, that was horrible. Eden's Blessing. It's something for next run. It's also a Tears upgrade. That works for me. Probably should use that in the next room, but the one before the boss, but oh well. That's fine. It's fine. Bag Lunch is a terrible trinket. It's like a 2% chance when you get hit to drop a copy of the item Lunch on the ground. Awful. Who thought that was a good idea? Why can't we fly? Where did we get that ability from? What gave us that? I really can't think. I mean, in general, I can't think. But I can't think of what item gave us that. Because we don't have Seraphim. Do we? Did we just get that from Eden's Blessing? Wouldn't have given us flight. What gave us flight? I have no idea what gave us flight. And maybe I never will. Because this run is coming to its conclusion, whether it's a happy one or a sad one. What we really need is health. As I've been saying from the beginning, health is where our most dire straits are. Well, that's certainly helpful. The Fool card as well. It'll get us out of a floor, because you're trying to get to the starting room and the Fool does exactly that for you. Oh my god, the bloody little spatters hit me. I'm gonna look up real quick if the Fool card does anything different with Tarot Cloth. The Fool. Cards and runes. Major Arcana cards. Fool. That's not what I wanted. I guess it's Tarot Cloth I want. Tarot Cloth. Let's see. Doesn't do anything. Looks like. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Let's get out of there. So rude, Mom. I always think it's like so in the UK we don't call mothers mom, call them mum, right? M-U-M instead of M-O-M. But when it comes to Isaac, I always refer to Isaac's mother as mom, M-O-M, instead of mum, M-U-M. I know that she's called it in game. Like her introductions always refer to her as mom and not mum, but even still, I know what the word is. D7, not bad. Sorry, other one, not good. Hence why it's sitting on that pedestal alone. I guess I'll just continue to use Book of Belial whenever I want to get it gone and to like fill up my wisps. Because if nothing else, they might block a shot, which is exactly the kind of assistance we need in these trying times of being really bad at the game. Oh my god, we just got hit twice. There's health in the boss room. There's health in the boss room. Health in the boss room. So this floor is going to be much more linear. It's fine. You know what would have been really good, apparently, is the wafer. I think maybe we might have prevented some very preventable damage with that. Perks would be the wafer, except we didn't know it was there, so we can't exactly be put to blame for that. I have no idea what rib bone does. And I don't think it matters either. Health, love it. Ah, damn. I thought that... I guess I'm wrong. I thought that the Emperor gave you a spirit heart if you had Tarot Cloth when you used it, but I am obviously mistaken because I did not get a heal. Chocolate milk we will continue to leave behind because I continue to think it's a bad item. That hasn't changed. Oh, it just occurred to me, if I beat Dogma, I'll heal to 6 hearts. I feel like we have to take the Algiz rune. I feel like the protection of having it is so nice. With the amount of damage I've been taking because I'm an idiot it's a godsend, truly. So for now we will live. Full stop. I don't know how I got out of that with it. Fuck. Another perks pill. Perks would be really nice, because it would mean we could take double the hits in the fight. I wish I could carry them both. I really, 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 really do. I feel like we could destroy Gish, but I don't care to chance that when there's no health sitting around for me. I think I'm like going insane. I've been awake a long time. I'm having like a mental breakdown apparently. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with a good old mental breakdown. But oh my god. I prefer not to. That guy was absolutely bloody ready on the button. The second that bomb blew up the rocks, he was like shooting. He doesn't need any time to line up his shots, that's for sure. Some health. Is this what trickle down economics is? That's crazy. Where are you going? Alright, I'm gonna, after that use, I'm gonna hold on to Book of Belial, just in case I somehow don't have it charged in time for my lovely encounter with good old Beastie Boy. Ooh, a golden poop. So, for the time being, we will hold. We will hodl. Ooh, bye-bye. I wonder if you can use Little Horn's effect on Tainted Jacob and Esau. Because I mentioned it before, but even though I haven't played as him, I've had it spoiled for me. So, although it's a shame, it is. Oh, I can hear someone knocking at my door. Hang on. Another parcel. Although this one looked an awful lot like a plastic explosive addressed to my brother, but I assume I'll know if it was that later on in the day. By the noise. So, for the time being, I'll assume otherwise. Man, look at... I can't believe that the little horn effect only had triggered once and it was just a miss. Nice. Badass. Alright, I regret not using Book of Belial more now, apparently. Alright, come on. Where's the way out? Taking the mech now. I could have taken Miss and Poster, actually. So then, if I respawn as the Lost, and then I would be getting a check mark off the list. Ooh. That's lucky. A Tears upgrade and some health. Tears are at max pretty much now. That's very lucky. What could be in this box that would be any use? That's useless. I now have two completely useless trinkets. Okay, we'll use Book of Belial. Because we don't need it currently. Ow. I think if we go to 2 hearts, I'll use perks. Scared me for a second there. I need to focus, I think, so I'm gonna stop gobbling, as I always do. I say that, and I'm still speaking. I'm incapable of concentrating. I really am a boomer. Sorry, Zuma, the other one. How did I not get hit there? How do people not speak? I didn't even have any learning difficulties. This is ridiculous. Thankfully he hasn't done his feather dash, so... Oh my god, I can't believe I got through that. Well, thanks in part to perks, I think I'll almost certainly get through this, right? If I didn't, then I'd be embarrassed. Embarrassed? Embarrassed? Can't speak. That was embarrassing. Speaking of being embarrassed, I'll just stand there and let him charge into me, shall I? The answer is yes, I shall just stand there and let him charge into me, because I did do exactly that. Okay, please die. 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 How bad is our damage? Jesus Christ. I did not realize our damage was this bad. But we should get another Book of Belial. So, that's something. A little bit more damage at least. Although it well and truly is making me feel like I'm dealing absolutely nothing. Oh, he bloody telefragged flies onto me, the bastard. How weak are we? Why are you not dead? Jesus. Okay. Book of Belial again. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Oh my god, I'm so thick. I'm so dumb. I just like forgot that that attack goes up and I just stood there. I do not want to lose. I'd be so pissed off if I lose. Oh my god, Scapula, you absolute beast of an item. I just walked into him. And then he walked into me. Ah. So bad. I played so awfully. It's the worst because, I mean, I was weak, but I wasn't so weak that I should have lost that. That hurts, man. That hurts. That's a lot.